Hey guys, so essentially what I'm going to do here is just kind of walk you through this flow. You can see there's some broken links in here just from privacy and some of those types of things. This is a client I just recently worked with, and we're still kind of tweaking a couple of things, but I just kind of want to like show you this flow and kind of like walk you through what we did. So again, I highlighted it in here. This was a 5-man painting crew. They have a really cool presence on Instagram. Super tech savvy young guys, but down here in Texas, they were busy, and they're outside. And they're not able to answer their phones or their messages, and so they came to me and were like, "Look, this is our problem, and like we really need a solution." And so they didn't really have anything in mind. This is what we started on with iteration one, and to be honest, we're now working on like iteration 2, 3, and 4, just because of the results that this has seen. But I just wanted to kind of like walk you through this flow. I think sometimes like people have a lot of questions as to why should I use Make or why should I use Zapier or N8N. Particularly in this case, we used Make just for a couple of reasons within here, kind of setting signals back and forth from OpenAI, ChatGPT to ManyChat, and then also just making sure that we were set up for multiple scenarios when it comes to replies. So, they're going to get some DMs in here in ManyChat, comments, story replies, you have it from social media. And so they also wanted to feature answers, FAQs, collect contact information. That was another big one. We're kind of working on iteration 2, which is why you're kind of seeing a broken example here is we're now implementing Beehive into their whole scenario. So we're able to retarget people, right? Like we're going to start having a referral network going on. So I just say all this, and it's a little all over the place, but I just wanted to show you, like, look, we're building this in Make for a couple of reasons, primarily because of the complexity of answering certain scenarios when it comes to their responses. In just 10 days, they booked 53 qualified leads. I'm literally not kidding. I know some of those didn't like close completely, but I think they ended up closing like 48 of them, something kind of crazy. Anyways, we also integrated some of this with Slack. I don't know, if you guys like to send things back to there, but it at least alerts them with new leads. So depending on the scope of the work, if they're in the middle of a project, I thought this one was kind of interesting. Of if you got somebody like hitting you up for a painting job that's like a bigger, complex task, they basically will get on there, and we have some call outs and a script in there that if the project sounds like this, we stop that flow so that we can answer like 100% personally, because some of their projects can get quite large. So, but if it's these smaller one-off painting jobs for exterior, a certain room, you have whatever, it's fully automated. And then everything's logged into a lightweight CRM that can follow up anytime. Again, we're starting to implement Beehive, so we're kind of going into iteration 2 here on how we can continue to lead and nurture everyone, ask for referrals, things like that. So anyways, you can find the full details in the description, the problem, the solution, the results, but this is just kind of a live walkthrough. All right, holler.